Oh my god! Okay, this is just broken. Oh my god! Alright, I'm going to go meet Jesus. What's up everyone, it's Devious here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something that's going to blow your mind. As you just saw in that intro, this new Forza Horizon 5 mod menu completely changes the game. Now quick heads up, this isn't a tutorial video, this is just a showcase of what's already inside the mod. Keep in mind it's still in development, but it's already packed with some seriously cool stuff. The goal for this video is to give you guys a feel for how deep it goes, what features are already inside, and honestly, to hear what you guys think. Feedback's super valuable right now while it's being polished. I'm also looking to get a general baseline idea for what a fair subscription price should be once it releases, since this will be a paid for mod. And before anyone asks, no, this isn't the AIO, this isn't like an upgrade to the AIO or anything. This is something totally new, built from the ground up with its own system and features. You've got things like adjustable boost gauge size, expanded tuning controls, and other advanced functions that make this feel like a whole new layer to Horizon. I'll show you most of what's working, but not everything, gotta save a few surprises. And yeah, the mod can be used online, but I don't condone that. Whatever people choose to do with it is completely their decision. I'm just here to showcase it and give you a proper look at what's coming. So let's get right in the video. Alright, so now that we have Forza Horizon 5 loaded up and the mod menu here loaded up, I will take a second briefly to go over everything, and then I will show them in-game afterwards. But right here we have the torque curve and power curve editor, which just works by highlighting these dots and then moving them. I'll show that off. The turbo section, which has turbo lag, boost multiplier, and some other cool features. Transmission, ECU, preset that you can save and load in specific presets, the cheats, unlocks, and profile editor. And for our testing car, we're going to be using this amazing super build by ZZM. I will have his Instagram linked down in the description. Make sure you go check out his stuff. He has a lot of cool modded cars. And with that out of the way, we will get right into it. Alright, before we start tweaking some of the settings, I will go over to, I believe it's here. We're going to go with the boost gauge here. It is customizable, so you just got to turn that off. And then you can edit the size. I'm thinking keep it small right there. And then you can just put it there, and it's actually like with the game, so whatever boost your car hits will show up here, as you can see when I turn telemetry on here, just so you guys see it will match. Which I think is super cool. I'm trying to think of what I want to mess with first. Why not start with the torque? So you can change your red line. As you can see, it will edit here, and then let's also move this up so you guys can see how that works. You can also double your torque and half it if you move too much. So let's just alright, and then we can test it. As you can see, it's very, very torquey. Alright, let's make our way onto the highway here. I don't even know if I can keep it straight, and it's just going to get progressively worse with the more stuff that we put on this thing. I do want to add a little bit of turbo lag, and as you can see, when I mess with the boost multiplier, we have our horsepower. I think 4,000 horsepower is pretty modest. Let's see what we can do with this. I can barely keep it straight. Let's get in the boost here. At 100, was that 130 pounds of boost? Absolutely ridiculous. This thing does not want to keep straight. 150, 160, almost 170. Maybe a higher gear. There we go, 180 pounds of boost, 190. Now with this menu, you are going to be able to customize a lot of stuff with the turbo and the torque, which gives a great in-depth for tuning, which Forza Horizon 5 doesn't have. Like with the boost multiplier, well, I guess they wouldn't have that, but the turbo lag, I know is a lot of people that would like this feature in the game. So if you are one of those people, this mod is perfect for you. We can also turn up load peak boost and turn this up, and now we're sitting at 100,000 horsepower with this crazy torque curve. There's also a torque multiplier. I haven't messed with that yet, but yeah, let's just see what happens with this. You can turn it past 10, but we're gonna keep it 10. We're sitting at 400,000 horsepower. I'm kind of worried that this thing is just not gonna. It is not wanting to move. I barely am on the gas right now. Like, I'm barely touching it. I'm barely touching the gas. I think we need some help with our transmission, and you can add gears. I think 10 is the limit. Yeah, 10 is the limit, and you can also switch between kilometers and miles per hour. I am American, so miles per hour it is. And let's see if we can go in a high enough gear to where we can keep traction. We're going 70 miles an hour in 6th gear and still breaking loose. 7th gear still breaking loose. I'm going to go all the way to 10th and see what happens. I'm going to ease into it. Oh my goodness. It just wants to go, dude. This thing is absolutely insane. Let me see if I can maybe give it some more turbo lag and see if it will help ease into it. The torque is still going to throw it sideways, but at least we can limit to how much boost we're going to get. Okay, as you can see, boost coming in. No, that torque. It's not even in boost yet. It's not even in boost. Oh, I flipped it. Let's add these gears back. I still think it's gonna break loose like insane. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that's enough. 32,000 horsepower. I think it'll still break loose, but traction control is gonna keep it. Yeah, it's breaking loose, and I. Look at that speedometer, dude. We're finally getting into some boost here. 150 pounds of boost. Can we get to 200? Can we get to 200? Look at that. 200 pounds of boost, and this thing is just moving. I can't save it. I think we just need a car with more traction. And I have just the idea for that, a Pro Stock. I do believe we're going to have to adjust everything, but let's see how much power. So we're sitting at 1,800 horsepower. I don't like that. I want it to be higher, so let's go up to 6,000, 120,000. Let's give it some boost lag. Yeah, that. Look at that curve. Let's double it. Alright, that looks good. And why not some torque multiplier? And That looks insane. Alright, this might break it, but we'll see how it goes. Oh. That was barely any throttle. I am losing control in a pro stock. I've just flown off a bridge. I am not catching traction. I'm losing traction in a literal drag car. That's unreal. Alright, let's try to just ease into it a little bit. It's spinning wheel, dude. I've never seen anything like that. What happens if I... a little wheelie? Alright, I have an idea now. So, another feature in this menu is, I believe it's down here, is something that hasn't been done, and I know you guys are going to be excited for this feature. We have adjustable rolling anti-lag. I'm going to set it to my left on my D-pad, and let's set it for 5500 is good. I'll show you what that looks like if I can keep this thing under control. So holding left on the D-pad. I have to get in a higher gear here. This thing is just too powerful. I have to ease into it. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god! I don't even know what speed I was going to. We popped a wheelie. What? Oh, I want to try that again. Must have been going like 200 miles an hour and I popped a wheelie. Alright, let's... No way! 200 mile an hour rolling wheelies. It popped a wheelie almost immediately. I think I know a better place in the highway because there are a lot of cars to dodge. Let's go. Let's make our way over there. And I am going to switch into another car. I'm thinking all-wheel drive. I'm thinking all-wheel drive turbo V6. What else than the GTR? I'm going to head over there and I will meet you guys over there. Alright, so now that we're at the airstrip, we are going to give this thing the beans. Right now we are sitting at 1,000 horsepower. Let's see what this will take it. 5,000 horsepower. Let's move this up 46. Oh my god. Let's turn this all the way up to, and we are sitting at 231,000 horsepower GTR. I'm fully expecting this thing to break traction on all four wheels, even with drag slicks. It's already just a monster. If we can get this thing to do it like all-wheel drive, just burn out down the whole strip, it would be insane. I'm holding down the brake and it's still going. Alright, let's get into oh no. I tried to get rolling anti-lag going. I think I'm gonna have to set it lower. Let's go ahead and set that lower. Let's also give ourselves some more gears. Let's make it lower. Alright, I want to start out in like third gear. Alright, let's ease into it. Alright, not so ease. Oh, we're going sideways. I was not able to keep traction at all with that. It was just spinning down the whole thing. Let's go back and retry that. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to give more gears to this thing. I just press the gas pedal and it's just breaking loose. Let's see here. Transmission 500 miles an hour? Alright. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I'm getting a crazy skill train too. Bouncing off red line 10th gear at almost 300 miles an hour. Oh my god. This mod is absolutely insane. But we are going to reset our car position here and we are going to move on to the other thing. We had our fun with the power adjustments and all of this fun stuff. But let's get into the other stuff, shall we? I also didn't mention, but you also have boost by gear and enhanced launch control, which just gives you the backfire from the upgraded turbos, even though this doesn't have it. And you should name this Godzilla. There we go. Cheats. This is brand new. This is a PI/class spoofer, which I will turn on now, as you guys will see later what it does. But you guys can probably guess what it does already, but I'll be showing off that later. Vehicle override, the speed hack. Let's see what that does real quick. Okay. Right trigger. Oh my god. Bro, I just tapped. What just happened? Oh. Alright, I need to get back on the... Alright. Very calmly. Can we get back? Okay, this is just broken. Oh my god! I just got flung into a tree. Okay, I don't know how, but I need to get back to the, Okay, let's take it very steady. Let's let it roll. Let's not do anything dangerous here. Alright, we're making our way. Okay, cool. Alright. Fourth gear. Let's let it rip. Oh my god, that was instant! That was just instant power! And I'm flying through the... Oh, I thought I was gonna go through the whole thing without hitting a tree. That is just instant to the limit, dude. And I'm stuck. Am I really stuck right now? I'm stuck. Alright, let's get unstuck. Alright, we need to make our way. Alright, we need to... Come on, dude. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, no. Alright, what is happening here? I'm just flying about. What in the... I have no words for what just happened. I was like bouncing around like I was a pinball. This is a pinball simulator. Oh, and I'm underneath. Oh no, I just got flung! And I'm back to where I was. I just got flung! Dude, this thing is so much fun. I'm stuck in the ground. Alright, I'm going to go meet Jesus. Alright, we made it back to the main festival. I had to teleport away because I was getting flung around so much. But moving on, we have some skill chain sheets here. We have inertia, which is pretty much speed, but it's a little bit more calm. We have garage, free stuff, wheel spins, miscellaneous, race wards multiplier, which I believe is a new feature. Stunt zone multipliers, timer freeze, and insta win TP. That is something I'll get into in just a minute. And then you have unlocks for credits, Forza Thumb points. All you do, type it in, add it. And then a new auto show feature, which is super easy to do. Once it loads up, you will just type in a car. Let me think of a car. I'm going Volkswagen. Let's go with the Golf R32. And you can click as much as you want. And I'll show you guys that it worked. There you go. This is by far the easiest way to add any car to your garage, and is super straightforward. You just search for it and then add selected car. Profile editor, which is accolades, Forza Thumb points, and I guess that's it. Alright, now let's get into the PI class spoofer and the insta-win, because they kind of go hand in hand with races on online. As you guys know, I don't cheat in online. I don't condone cheating in online. I can see where people would use it for single player to get through the game a lot faster, but you do with it as you wish. I'm not responsible for bans or anything. Alright, had a little intermission, but we are back. I have an M4 here that I had to switch out for the GTR for the class spoofer, but we are going to show off the class spoofer and the insta-win option here once I get into this race and have it uploaded. G59 is a license plate. That's so cool. Alright, so now that we're in the race, I'm going to be showing you guys, actually you can see up here, we are a D class, and as you saw before, we were an S1, which is insane for racing. So we're going to let everyone go, and now, excuse me, so it will teleport you to all the checkpoints and to the finish line. As you can see, 8 seconds completed. I know people are going to abuse it. There's no way around it. People, you know, it is what it is. It's up to whatever the user does with it. I don't condone it. I can see how it could help with single player and getting the whole campaign and everything done quicker, which is what I would use it for. But whatever you use it for, you know, it's up to you. And as I said in the beginning, we are looking for feedback for this. What are you guys excited for? And how much do you guys think this should cost? How much would you guys pay for this? Leave comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.